Today, I want to remind you that writers can analyze a mentor text, asking, what can I learn about the kinds of research, writing, and thinking work investigative journalists do that I could do as well? Writers, I'm going to read you a piece of investigative journalism. In investigative journalism, the writer does a variety of research to follow up on a story. That's what we want to figure out now. What are the variety of things an investigative journalist does? This piece is one in which the writer reveals a story, as you've learned to do, and also does some additional work. As you listen to it, will you be thinking of our inquiry question? What research, writing, and thinking work does this investigative journalist do that we could do as well? We'll do a little bit of it together, and then you'll go off on your own. You'll want to have your writer's notebook to jot your ideas in. The trouble with sleep texting. The pre-med student sleeps with mittens on each night. Mittens to protect herself from her phone, to render her fingers unable to send these unconscious messages that are as embarrassing as they are senseless. Yup, she's a sleep texter. There's the story, right? The newscast. A student slept with mittens on so she wouldn't text in her sleep. We knew that. Let's see what additional work journalists do as they research a story for their readers. It's a phenomenon occurring with the younger generation, says Elizabeth Dowdle, a nursing professor at Villanova University, who shared the anecdote about the mitten-wearing student. And it's reflective of the significance of our smartphones, of these very powerful machines. Why would we turn them off? Are you taking notes? Let me read this part again. It seems like this journalist is doing something important here. It's a phenomenon occurring with the younger generation, says Elizabeth Dowdle, a nursing professor at Villanova University, who shared the anecdote about the mitten-wearing student. And it's reflective of the significance of our smartphones, of these very powerful machines. Why would we turn them off? Writers, did you notice that the journalist has quotes? That's great. You might push yourself to think, what kind of quotes is this journalist getting? Where might he be finding these quotes? Writers, today's lesson is an inquiry lesson, meaning I want you to do some of this work. When you go back to the lesson platform, you'll be reading the rest of this article. I want you to try to come up with a list of the work that's done, especially the research work that investigative journalists do.